Girls Will Be Girls. It is a 2024 Indian English-language coming-of-age drama film written and directed by Shukai Taloti, an Indian and French co-production. The film is Taloti's feature directorial debut as well as the acting debut of both Panagrahi and Kiran. The film is set in a boarding school in the Himalayan foothills and centers around the teenage protagonist Myra's romance with a charming new student, her subsequent sexual awakening, and at times strained relationship to her protective mother. The film premiered at the 2024 Sundance Film Festival. Participating in the competition section of the festival, it was released on the 18th of December on Amazon Prime Video. Received World Cinema Dramatic Audience and World Cinema Dramatic Special Jury Award for Acting. Preeti Panagrahi, Myra, at 2024 Sundance Film Festival, received NetPack Award, Young Critics' Choice Award and Film Critics Guild Gender Sensitivity Award at Mumbai Film Festival 2024, Breakthrough Director nomination at Gotham Independent Film Awards 2024. Good One is a 2024 American drama film, written, directed and produced by India Donaldson in her directorial debut. It stars Lily Collins, James LaGrosse and Danny McCarthy. It had its world premiere at the 2024 Sundance Film Festival on January 21st and was released on August 9th by Metrograph Pictures. It received critical acclaim and was named one of the top 10 independent films of 2024 by the National Board of Review. The film has been selected for the Mumbai Film Festival 2024 under the World Cinema section. Won Grand Jury Prize for Best Narrative Feature at Independent Film Festival Boston. Won Grand Jury Prize for Best American Independent Feature Film at Champs-Élysées Film Festival. In a Violent Nature, it is a 2024 Canadian slasher film written and directed by Chris Nash and starring R.Y. Barrett, Andrea Pavlovich, and Laura Marie Taylor. Described as an ambient slasher, it follows a mute killer who is accidentally resurrected from his grave in the Ontario wilderness by a group of teenagers whom he then begins stalking and murdering. The depicted are largely observed from the killer's perspective. In a Violent Nature premiered in the midnight section of the Sundance Film Festival on January 22, 2024. The film was released theatrically in the United States and Canada by IFC Films on May 31st and was released on the streaming service Shudder later in the year. Opening on 1,426 screens, it marked IFC Films' widest theatrical release to date and grossed $3 million in its first week. Look Into My Eyes. It is a 2024 American documentary film directed and produced by Lana Wilson. It follows a group of psychics in New York City conducting intimate readings for their clients. It had its world premiere at the Sundance Film Festival on January 22nd and it was released on September 6th by A24 and received positive reviews from critics. It was named one of the top 5 documentary films of 2024 by the National Board of Review. Love Lies Bleeding. It is a 2024 romantic thriller film directed by Rose Glass from a screenplay she co-wrote with Weronika Tofilska and starring Kristen Stewart, Katie O'Brien, Jana Malone, Anna Baryshnikov, Dave Franco, and Ed Harris. It is an international co-production between the United Kingdom and the United States. Set in 1989, the film's plot follows the lesbian relationship between a reclusive gym manager who is part of a crime family and an ambitious bodybuilder who gets wrapped up in organized crime. Love Lies Bleeding premiered at the Sundance Film Festival on January 20th. It was released theatrically in the United States by A24 on March 8th and in the United Kingdom by Lionsgate UK on May 3rd. The film received positive reviews from critics and was named one of the top 10 independent films of 2024 by the National Board of Review. Katie O'Brien won Best Supporting Actress Award and film won Best Indie Award at Ustra Mid-Season Movie Awards. Ben Fordesman won Best Cinematography at British Independent Film Awards. Power. It is a 2024 American documentary film, written, directed and produced by Yance Ford. It explores the scope and scale of the American police over hundreds of years. It had its world premiere at the 2024 Sundance Film Festival on January 18th and was released in a limited release on May 10th prior to streaming on Netflix on May 17, 2024. It also screened at Hot Docs Canadian International Documentary Festival on May 1st. Presence. It is a 2024 American psychological thriller film directed by Steven Soderbergh and written by David Koepp. It stars Lucy Liu, Julia Fox and Chris Sullivan. It is scheduled to be released by Neon on January 24, 2025. A family discover they are not alone when they move into a new house. The film premiered at the 2024 Sundance Film Festival on January 19, 2024. Shortly after, Neon acquired distribution rights to the film for $5 million. A Real Pain. It is a 2024 buddy comedy drama film written and directed by Jesse Eisenberg, an international co-production between Poland and the United States. It stars Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin as two mismatched Jewish-American cousins who travel to Poland in an attempt to honor their late grandmother. The film premiered at the Sundance Film Festival on January 20th, 2024. It was acquired by Searchlight Pictures, who gave it a limited theatrical release in the United States on November 1st. A Real Pain received widespread critical acclaim, particularly for Eisenberg's, won the Waldo Salt Screenwriting Award for direction and screenplay, Culkin's performance and its emotional weight. The National Board of Review and the American Film Institute named it one of the top 10 films of 2024. Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat. It is a 2024 documentary film directed by Johan Grimontprez about the Cold War episode that led American musicians Abbey Lincoln and Max Roach to crash the UN Security Council in protest against the murder of Congolese leader Patrice Lumumba, featuring excerpts from My Country, Africa by André Blouin, narrated by Marie Dauln aka Zap Mama. Congo Inc. by Nkoli Jean Bofane, To Katanga and Back by Connor Cruz O'Brien, narrated by Patrick Cruz O'Brien, and audio. Memoirs by Coup d'etat premiered at the 2024 Sundance Film Festival as part of the World Documentary Competition, where it received the Special Jury Award for Cinematic Innovation. Won Best Belgian Documentary at Docville, won Grand Prix, International Documentary Competition at Sofia International Film Festival, won Persistence of Vision at San Francisco International Film Festival, won Documentary Extraordinaire, Best Documentary, at Bergen International Film Festival, won Silver Star for Documentary Film at El Guna. Johan Grimontprez won for Best Writing and Rick Chaubet won for Best Editing at International Documentary Association Awards. April. It is a 2024 drama film written and directed by Dea Kulembegashvili. It stars Ai Sukitashvili, Karka Kintsarashvili and Merab Ninitz. Nina, an obstetrician in rural Georgia who aids patients seeking abortions despite legal prohibition, must defend her values and actions when she is accused of negligence and subject to investigation. The film had its world premiere at the 81st Venice International Film Festival, where Dea Kulembegashvili won the Special Jury Prize. Won Zabalta G. Tabacalera Award at San Sebastian International Film Festival, won Best Film Award, and Ia Sukitashvili won Award for Best Performance at Asia Pacific Screen Awards. Dea Kulembegashvili won Best Screenplay Award at Singapore International Film Festival. Babygirl. It is a 2024 erotic thriller film written, directed, and co-produced by Helena Regan. It stars Nicole Kidman, Harris Dickinson, Sophie Wilde, and Antonio Banderas. Its North American premiere followed at the 49th Toronto International Film Festival on September 10th, with a US theatrical release by A24. The film debuted on August 30th at the 81st Venice International Film Festival, where Nicole Kidman won the Volpe Cup for Best Actress. It was named one of the top 10 films of 2024 by the National Board of Review, where Nicole Kidman was also awarded the Best Actress prize. Nicole Kidman won International Star Award at Palm Springs International Film Festival. Harris Dickinson won Virtuoso Award at Santa Barbara International Film Festival. The Room Next Door. The Room Next Door, Spanish, La Habitación de al Lado, is a 2024 Spanish drama film written and directed by Pedro Almodóvar in his English-language full-length debut based on the novel What Are You Going Through by Sigrid Núñez. Tilda Swinton and Julianne Moore star, with John Turturro and Alessandro Nivola in supporting roles. Ingrid and Martha were close friends in their youth when they worked together at the same magazine. After years of being out of touch, they meet again in an extreme but strangely sweet situation. It was released theatrically in Spain on the 18th of October by Warner Brothers Pictures. It received a limited release in the United States on the 20th of December, 2024 by Sony Pictures Classics. The film premiered on the 2nd of September at the 81st Venice International Film Festival, where it was awarded with the Golden Lion, a first for a Spanish film. Won Brian Award at Venice International Film Festival. Alberto Iglesias received Best Original Score, Independent Film Category Award at Hollywood Music in Media Awards. Families Like Ours, in Danish, Familier som Vores, is a 2024 drama television miniseries written and directed by Thomas Vinterberg. It premiered at the 81st Venice International Film Festival on the 31st of August, 2024, and began airing on TV2 on the 20th of October. The series received a 4-minute standing ovation at the festival. Due to rising sea levels, Laura and her family must navigate a nationwide evacuation of their native Denmark.